Hope this finds you well, and looking forward to a nice relaxing weekend, bringing you a general reading for the collective of Libra, Sun, and Rising. As a reading for the collective, it may not resonate with everyone. In the event that it doesn't, and you're here as a Libra Sun, you can always watch the reading that aligns with your rising sign. Same goes if you're here as a cross watcher. Always check out your Sun or Rising readings. Okay, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope if you enjoy the reading, you'll consider joining us by subscribing. And for those who are returning, thank you for your ongoing, continued support. It means everything to me. This reading is not date or time specific. I trust that whenever you come upon it, you know, we're all on different timelines. If it speaks to you and it's aligned with your situation, then it's very likely your reading at this moment. Did want to mention though that we are in the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde, so that's always a factor. It turns stations retrograde on the 29th of May, but the 14th to the 29th is all the stuff that's coming up that will be reviewed during the retrograde, so be paying attention to that. We also have on the 26th of May, I've got a note here, super flower blood full moon in Sagittarius. That will also be a lunar eclipse. So we are now in Gemini season. Happy birthday to the Geminis here. And we're really kicking it off with a major eclipse on the 26th. So just want to let you know that. Pulling from the Enchanted Map for you, Libra. Let's pull one card. Oh, gorgeous. Card 32, Magic Prayer. That is beautiful. Oh, I'm so excited to see this. I haven't pulled this card in a really long time, and it's upright. So it says, when you see the Magic Prayer card, it is a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is, thy will be done through me, thy will and not mine be done. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. Oh, I love that. Your destiny awaits you. As long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power, be assured that you are on the right path. I love that. Your destiny awaits you. Oof. Libra, my goodness. I'm writing that one down. Your destiny awaits you. And I feel that way. I feel it's coming in for many of us. Many of the readings have lately just been calling us back to a place of quiet and stillness, which is perfect for the Mercury retrograde. Mercury, rules our thoughts, our perceptions, communication, misunderstandings, right? Travel, all of the internet, everything, and everything that kind of controls our lives. So I've been feeling lately a sort of gentle nudge toward quieting our minds. I got a lot of Libra in my chart. I have Libra Moon, Libra Mercury, Libra Mars. As I said to the morning membership in the morning musing, the channel members, I said, I am a lover, not a fighter. Even my Mars is super chill and always seeking balance. So I feel like those of us with lots of air energy in our charts are being called to sort of settle down, get quiet and still, and listen to, what the universe has to offer. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your connection here, Libra. Well, we get a little Virgo energy with the Hermit. That's your anchor card. Top row here is Divine Masculine. We have the Three of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, hello. For the feminine in this second row, Page of Swords, that was in the morning musing. Eight of Wands was also in the morning musing, and we have the Four of Swords as well. So this is that quieting the mind energy I was talking about. So for the feminine in the future, I sort of see that. I also see what's undergirding this entire reading is that energy of taking a deep dive. It is a little reclusive. The Hermit does kind of go within and hunker down and sort of gets very connected to themselves at the root chakra, right? Like the earth. So I'm seeing that as but it's also about wisdom, right? Knowledge that we learn, what we learn about ourselves and how we grow wise from it. So that's part of what's underlying this connection at this moment. Oof. So there could be a Virgo in the mix here. That's the only major arcana. Let's look at the let's look at the Hermit first. Okay, Hermit, 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 Hermit. Wow. Crossroads energy here. So this deep dive is important because you're getting a second chance at something here, Libra. This is an energy of Scorpio in the Judgment card, but it's about sort of being called back up. In the biblical sense, literally, the sinners who have died are being called back up for a second chance at life. So take that and then apply it to normal life here. It's a second chance at whatever you feel may have been lost to you. You're doing the inner work here, Libra. You're really understanding yourself at root level. You know, all our human frailties kind of come to bear when we're in Hermit phase, or mode, as I like to call it. But I love that the Judgment card comes in to say you will be offered a second chance if you are wise enough to take it. So I'm seeing forgiveness coming through the Judgment card, second chances, and happiness. Oh my God. Hello, major, 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 and major underneath. This is all basically coming from Libra, something that has shifted in your life. It's underneath, so it's not really happening now, but it has happened. This Tower moment, whatever has had you out of balance, off kilter, something that may have happened suddenly that you didn't see coming, it was unexpected, and it definitely shook you at your core. You're learning from that, and you're being offered this second chance at happiness. Got it? That's the whole underlying energy of the reading. So now we look at past, present, and future. So in the past, I'm seeing a Three of Cups with a Page of Swords. So Three of Cups. Let's see what it has to say. All right. So we've got the Strength card, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Definitely a phase here. I kind of feel like the Three of Cups is indicating third-party energy, something that may have come between the two of you. It does not have to be a person. Sometimes it's distance. Sometimes it's family members. Sometimes it's things you've heard. Page of Swords for the feminine. Heard something. Someone said something. Saw something on social media. Whatever it is, that third-party energy kind of comes through in love readings, often, not always, as that whatever it is that splits you apart. You know, that divide and conquer. Because what? Three's company, two's company, three's a crowd, I meant to say. And there's the two. And I feel like there's been this confusion here, maybe some mixed messages that this masculine was trying to really gather up their courage and their confidence to overcome the challenge here, but really kind of confused and maybe even a little emotionally overwhelmed. Many options being presented to this masculine in the past with how to deal with this on an emotional level. But I feel as if they were kind of scared. I'm scared. So maybe lacking some conviction or bravery in terms of how to deal with the situation. Now that's in the past. What's in the present, Libra, is this card of reconciliation, making peace, a win-win outcome, coming back together in a way where both sides feel victorious. But it's, yeah, all their nerves are being triggered, insecurities bubbling up, because of heart heaviness here. So could have been that this masculine got hurt in the situation. Whatever that third party is, they have not lost their passion for the feminine here. I feel like the Ace of Wands is what's driving them forward, what's moving them forward, because it certainly isn't the Moon and the Three of Swords. This is someone who got hurt, and they're still seeking that peace, that reconciliation between the two of you, but despite their fears. What's motivating them is this intense passion, and in the future I see this new beginning, something more solid and stable. See, I see this masculine taking the second chance. Four of Cups, Knight of Wands. Well, that's kind of nice. I like the Knight of Swords because that came out this morning, and what I got from the morning musing, for those of you that are in the membership, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not in the membership and you want to join, there's a link in the description box, invites you to learn more. But this Knight of Swords to me came through as speaking truth to power. And what's interesting is I get these two of the fastest knights in the deck, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords. So I'm feeling that this masculine in the future will be picking up steam, basically to say their truth is, I don't want to just be a friend. Don't friend zone me. I want something more. I'm ready to commit. I'm coming in with a big offer here. And don't give me the talk to the hand. I don't want to be friends. I want something more. I'm coming in with the full throttle of my passion. So there is this returning from the past. What I like about it is that's very common in Mercury retrograde. Put a pin in it. And then that Knight of Swords is what's prompting them. You know, when I pull from under the deck, it's sort of out of conscious awareness. It's what's bubbling up under the surface. I see a masculine who says, I've got to speak my truth. I've got to get this out in the open, and they're feeling that sense of urgency in the future, and they're coming in much more committed to the connection. Yeah. They don't want to miss an opportunity. Feminine in the past, Page of Swords, Libra, that is all about the little spy or detective of the tarot. Might have seen something in social media. Oof, Nine of Wands. Whatever it is that came in, I feel like it kind of knocked you for a loop. Whatever information you stumbled upon with regard to this King of Cups. Ooh, King of Cups can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, so I'll just say that. But it's about someone's emotional availability. It can also be talking to you about someone who struggles to express themselves emotionally. So let's just say that this feminine in the past was trying to find out how this masculine really felt about them on an emotional level. Feels like they weren't getting a clear answer. It was like exhausting. So I'm feeling the stress of that Nine of Wands dealing with this King of Cups. Is this person available for me emotionally? How do they feel about me? Eight of Pentacles underneath suggests to me that this feminine was solely focused on that. Like, I've got to find a creative solution to this problem. That's why the Page of Swords. That's why I'm going to go behind the scenes. I'm going to check out social media. I'm going to talk to this person or that person. You know what I'm saying? I feel as if this feminine was on a mission, an exhausting mission, while focused on it to find out about this King of Cups, the object of their affection. I love that for you, Libra. And now I'm all ready to communicate, says the feminine. This is back and forth communication, possibly coming in if it hasn't already. If you're in it, let's see, the nature of it is I feel this masculine is sort of driven by their passion, but their presentation may be more timid because we have the Moon and the Three of Swords. Feminine's like, I want to talk about the brand new day. Like, some BS has to die off between the two of us so something new can be born into this connection. The Death card can often be something coming to a close. that's not what I see. I see this as more of a card of transformation in this moment, and the feminine sort of acknowledging that things need to change. When you acknowledge that things need to change, you take partial ownership. Relationships are a two-way street, right? Queen of Swords, perfect. She was in the morning musing. So yeah, this is a truth teller, truth seeker. It's all about high-minded and ideal kinds of communication. So coming from truth and honor and integrity, everything being above board. But I feel as if this feminine is really ready for this conversation. I like it because if you look at the hand extended, it's like the meeting of the minds. And I feel there's a similar energy kind of being mirrored with the Six of Wands, because both of these people are in that energy of negotiation. Like, let's come to a happy medium in terms of our communication, something we can both live with and both feel some measure of vindication, right? For things gone past. And I love this was in your morning musing too, the Knight of Cups. So that's what's driving the feminine's behavior in the present moment, is someone coming toward them with love or moving towards someone with love. So the love in a romance is what's pushing this feminine forward. I love that we have love and passion driving the two of you underneath. Not surprised that we have the Ace of Wands for the masculine and the Knight of Cups for the feminine, but that's a little stereotypical of me, right? That's my old school charm coming through. So in the future, Four of Swords for the feminine. Yeah, it can be a card of healing, but because we have Mercury going stationing retrograde for you, Libra, I almost feel for the feminine, it's more about sort of really reconciling everything that's gone on. The Four of Swords to me is about all the review, reevaluate, revisit, reassess. Sometimes it's recharge, renew, right? You want to recharge your battery. But it is about reflection. It is also about return. And somebody returning from the past is coming through loud and clear for the masculine. So I'm feeling this is talking about the retrograde, which we will be in for most of June 2021. Oof. So what are you reflecting and revisiting on your commitments? What do they mean to you? What does commitment even mean to you at all? What are the beliefs you hold? How have you been indoctrinated in your family life, your school life, your religious life? This is a card of who are you at your core? And I feel that's what the feminine will be revisiting. What does commitment look like to me? What are the stories I tell myself about commitment, right? Four of Swords is all about the deep thought, and the Hierophant is very much a 3D energy, all focusing on commitment. It can be a card of marriage, so that may be part of the question. Is this marriage material? Is this someone I would commit to? Magician. Oof. And what's underneath? Temperance. Love it. So the Temperance, we have three major arcana here in the future for the feminine. So this is going to be a big shift. Everything that's coming through with this Four of Swords, whatever healing is taking place, whatever review is taking place, is going to result in a major life change. This is significant. We have earth, and fire. Well, this one's kind of earth and air. We've got Virgo and Gemini in the Magician. We have Sagittarius in the Temperance card and Taurus in the... and I love this because we just came out of Taurus season. We're now in Gemini season, and this card is ruled by Mercury. The Magician is all about Mercury, and we're in the retro shadow phase. And then we've got Temperance, which we are going to have that eclipse. That full moon eclipse is Sagittarius. So, boom. I feel this is all happening in the next week to a month. Definitely feeling one's sense of power, knowing you have all the tools at your disposal to manifest whatever it is that you're contemplating. So there's some measure of contemplation here around energies of commitment, who you are at your core, what you're willing to reveal. I know I'm spending a lot of time on the feminine, but this is powerful stuff. And then understanding that to some degree you have to wait for things to come into flow. So there's balance here and patience in the Temperance card, as you know that you have everything needed within yourself to bring the two energies into flow and balance and then totally transmute them. So I have transformation and transmutation in one reading. Pretty powerful stuff here, Libra. My goodness. So if this is speaking to you, there's a link below to the extended, and I'll use the same deck and we will look at your connection more specifically, like what should you focus on, what are the blocks and challenges you're dealing with at the present moment, and what can you expect to come of it or do about those blocks or challenges. I will pull cards of advice from the universe, from your spiritual team, what's hidden from you, what don't you know, what is beyond your control, as well as what is the potential outcome. So I'm also using the Hidden Truth Oracle, this new deck I've been enjoying, for messages from the masculine to the feminine and the feminine to the masculine. So the link's below. I hope to see you there in a second. Otherwise, take care, and I'll see you on a future reading. Bye, Libra.